up, guys? JT over at Team FAS Motorsports, and today we're over at Walmart, and we're going to see what kind of side-by-side accessories, gear, and maintenance items we can find, and try to tell you how much they cost and what we can get. Pretty good info for if you're ever on vacation. I'm always packing, going all over the country, and we wind up leaving something, whether it's a toe strap or tire plugs. These are all items that every Walmart across the country has, so we're going to take a walk through and see what we can find. Getting into the video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video at the end, comment if you find anything that we didn't include, or if you have any questions or want to see us do any other big box stores and chain stores, and we'll try to get those videos done for you as well. Chapter 1, Maintenance, Fluid, and Batteries. So when you are away on a trip, a lot of times, we do our best, obviously, to pack, a large Rubbermaid or a gang box full of everything that we need. But, like anything else, there's always something you forget. Walmart usually has all that stuff, whether it's, starting fluid, PB blast, brake parts cleaner, dot 3 or 4, fluids. They have kind of all that stuff that'll get you by in a pinch if you do leave something at home and you find yourself away and in need of, topping off a fluid or doing a minor repair. Starting fluid, we bring those on our snowmobile trips once in a while, for those real cold mornings sometimes. JB Weld, we've had sport quads and dirt bikes crack a case back in the day. We were able to get them going for the next day or two while the trip went on. Now with the new side-by-sides, they're getting closer and closer to being like cars. So you do need your booster cables, with all the accessories they run. It's nice to have a portable jump pack that you could throw in your storage box on the machine. We always take one with us as well. We use it quite often for us or, even other riders out on the trail you come across. Chapter 2, what we keep on the machine for the trail. Another must-have for the trail is obviously your first aid kit. That's something that we keep at all times in any of the vehicles that we happen to be out on the trail with that day. Walmart's great for coolers. The Ozark line is a fairly good cooler. It does keep ice, for a few days, and it's a quarter of the price of a Yeti. So that's definitely a thing to pick up if needed. Going along with that is your variety of tumblers and cups. Nice to keep, especially in the heat, and some of these cabs just hold that heat in, and it's great to have a good tumbler that you can keep your water or your beverage nice and cold. Walmart has all different sizes, colors. It's just, they're cheap and they're just good to knock around on the trail with for sure. I prefer some of the tumblers that have the twist tops on them. Walmart has these Ozark Trail twist top water bottles. They seem to work real good, and I think they're about $8 or $9, so they're a good buy right there as well. Along with that, keep the mosquitoes and the ticks away from you. They have a ton of different options for bug repellents, bug spray. That's always good to throw in the glove box or keep in one of your storage bags. You can never go wrong with having that, especially in the deep woods, depending on where you're at. When you're on vacation, it's good to minimize your trips to town, especially if you're kind of off grid, by getting a few gas cans. They're cheap and they work. Trail repairs, as far as tires go, they have a ton of plug kits, slime, all that kind of stuff. They even have compressors. They're cheap. You can knock them around, and if it happens to break, after a few times, they're not overly expensive, and they're just good to have at all times on the trail. Also, going with that, we always keep a little handsaw, especially in the sport machines. They're small. They can fit in a glove box or storage bin and help you out on the trail as well. Maybe a small hatchet, fire starter, that kind of stuff, depending on how far off grid or off the main trails you're going to be. Some of the larger vehicles, Commanders, Rangers, Defenders, you could fit a battery op chainsaw. That would come in handy. And we always carry a good toe strap with us anywhere we go on the trail. In Chapter 3, we're going to go over some of the gear and wearables that you can pick up at Walmart. Okay, so first thing is, if you forget some goggles, you can always pick up a pair of these safety glasses. Next would be rain gear. Walmart has a large variety of rain gear. Coats, pants separate, or they have full sets. They do have, men's, women's, they have children's sizes. So they do have a good variety of decent, cheap rain gear that you can always throw in your machine. If you don't want to go with the full rain gear, or you don't know what the weather's going to be like, you can always throw one of these ponchos in. They're, $8 for a few of them, an emergency blanket, anything to keep you dry. They also have full waders, which I actually didn't know Walmart carried waders, but they do have waders. They're not going to be the quality of your off-road waders, but they'll work. They do have a few helmets. They have some gloves. So those are a few other things that we did find at Walmart. Chapter 4, Sound Systems and Other Electronics. So the first thing we have here is this Go fan. This is really great for any of the in-cab heat on those hot days. We also used it in the winter when we had our cabin closure on and our razor to defrost our windshield. We didn't have a heat kit in that machine, so we did use this point at the windshield to help defrost the windshield on those nights that we were coming back fairly late, and we needed that extra defrost. So going on, the next spot here is the two-way radios. These are always good to have between you and another rider. Next is the JBL boombox. We do have some mounts from like EMP that you could attach them to a roll cage, as well as the smaller JBLs as well. Portable charger for your phone is always nice. A power bank for your phone, GoPros, anything like that. That always works. They even carry drones now at Walmart. Next would be a good flashlight. That's always a plus. Any sort of lighting. Chapter 5, Tools and Trailering. Walmart's great for having hitches and spare balls, stuff like that. Any sort of lighting. We did have someone actually steal our hitch on one of our trips, so that kind of saved the day for us. Ratchet straps, just for the back of your buggy, or even the 2-inch straps to strap your machine down. These socket sets, these small socket sets that Walmart has, real good instead of dropping, let's say a $25 snap-on socket in a mud puddle. These whole kits are about $25. Even the larger sets are about $45 that I saw. Chapter 6 is basically cleaning detail storage after you're home from a trip, or some guys like to clean their machine every night, especially out in the desert. I know I've seen a lot of guys just giving their machine a quick wipe down. Some of the mud parks, they actually have quad washes and stuff like that. You could just get your machine all cleaned up, your rad cleaned out. Well, Walmart has a large variety of cleaning and detailing items, as well as sponges and different kind of mitts, all of your towels and detailing cloths. They have a variety of them. They're fairly cheap. Basically you can use them once or twice and throw them out. They had like a whole pack here, I think, for maybe $10, and it came with like 6 or 7 towels with it. And then they do have a UTV cover. I'm not sure what UTVs this will fit, but it does give you a length limit on that. So hopefully you can judge by yourself, but it is an option there as well. So thanks for watching, and hopefully if you get somewhere on a trip, or somewhere you're going riding, and you need some last minute accessories or something to fix your machine, at least there's a few things you can go over and get at your local Walmart. I'm sure all these products are pretty universal anywhere here in the US, any Walmart you go to. So I appreciate you watching, and if you liked the video, click that like button and subscribe to the channel for any of our giveaways and weekly videos. Thank you.